Welcome to Bobbi Jo's. I have had a few emails from people asking me if I could do some more dog food videos. I typically don't do a lot of dog food videos because my dog food recipes are specifically for the weight of my dogs. Farmer's Dog Do-It-Yourself program, it does it based on the weight of your dogs. And I've got 3 dogs and they all weigh different amounts. What I do is always get whatever the cheapest chicken is. The recipe calls for ground chicken, but I don't do ground chicken because ground chicken is so expensive right now. You can go get chicken leg quarters at Walmart for 87 cents a pound for a 10-pound bag. Cook it in the crock pot and debone it and deskin it. And that's what I've done here. If you want it ground, I can run it through my KitchenAid meat grinder, but my dogs love this. This is really soft because it's been in the crock pot. You know how meat gets so tender in the crock pot. I stick it in the crock pot, cook it overnight, let it cool the next morning, and then I will debone it and take the skin off. We're not far from United Grocery Outlet, and they usually have chicken on sale every now and then for 79 cents a pound. Usually it's chicken thighs, but I'll go get whatever they got. I always get whatever they got on sale, and I'll tell you, they love this more than they do the ground chicken. They love the ground chicken, don't get me wrong, but when I make this, they love it because the rice, after I remove the chicken from the crock pot, I have all this chicken broth. And I'll cook the rice in the chicken broth. And that's what all this is. There's no seasoning in there. That's just bits of chicken and bone marrow and things like that because it was bone broth. Buy dried chickpeas, bags of dried chickpeas. I soak them. And then I will throw them in with the leftover chicken broth and just let them cook in the chicken broth. And then I'll freeze them. So I'll have them when I want to use them for dog food next time. Sometimes I use fresh vegetables. Sometimes I use frozen vegetables. It depends on what's on sale and everything depends on what's on sale. And I have a bunch of frozen vegetables down here. I've got sliced carrots, sweet potatoes, chopped spinach, and I also have these sweet peas. The sweet peas is for the egg recipe. And I have broccoli. The vegetables, the carrots, I'm trying to think what else. The sweet potatoes, they're sliced, but my dogs, they will pick the vegetables out of their food. So I'll take and I'll grind them up in my Ninja blender and then pour them into the dog food. That way they won't pick it out. I have some finicky dogs, mainly Bobbi Jo and Carla May. Nolan will eat anything any way I prepare it. Carla I do separate because she's smaller and it's just easier for me. You don't have to, but that's just how I do it. It's easier for me to keep Carla separate. I could mix all of it up at one time and then divide it later, but it's easier for me to do it this way. Okay, it helps to have a scale when you're doing this because I'm going to have to weigh out 2 pounds, a little over 2 pounds of this chicken. I'm making 1 batch of food for Carla May, and 1 batch for Carla May lasts 5 days. I'm going to make more than just 1 batch. I'm just doing different recipes because they like a variety. You don't like to eat the same thing every day, do you? Me either. Okay, a little over 2 pounds of chicken. I do 2 1/4 cups of cooked white rice, and this scoop is 1 cup. And I'm going to assume that was 1/4. I don't worry about it being exact. You're going to want 1 1/3 cups of cooked chickpeas. And see, the chickpeas has chunks of chicken in it because it cooked in the chicken broth and there were bits of chicken left in the chicken broth. Okay, now I'm going to need about 3 cups of broccoli and 1 3/4 cups of carrots. So I'm going to go get my blender and shred that up because Carla will pick the veggies out if they're not shredded. This is what it looks like after it's gone through the Ninja. I put about a tablespoon of chicken broth in there, but it still turns it into a powder. You can do it when it's thawed instead of frozen and it won't turn into this powder. This has measurements on the side. That's how I know I've got enough. Okay, and this is all the ingredients. I'm gonna mix all this together, but you also wanna add 2 1/4 teaspoons of sunflower oil and 1 3/4 teaspoons of salmon oil and 1 vitamin pack because this is one batch. I add all that after I cook it. So the veggies are the only thing that has not been cooked. So I'm just gonna mix everything together. Okay, and I buy a pack of these at Sam's. You can get like 30, there's 30 something in a pack, and they're a little bit of nothing. I mean, you can use a regular casserole dish. You can put it in a pot and heat it up, however you want to do it. I do it in here and stick it in the oven for a few minutes. I do it in the oven. It's easier for me to do it that way. I don't have a whole lot of big giant pots to cook in, and I don't have a lot of room in my kitchen to store stuff. So, I just pour it in here, stick it in the oven, let those veggies cook thoroughly for about 15 minutes because the chicken and everything else is already cooked. And then when I take it out of the oven, I add in the vitamin pack and the oils. You just have to figure out what works best for you. Well, the way I do it, some people may think it's extra work. And you may be looking for a simpler way. And there's always better ways of doing things. Anyway, this is 5 days of food for Carla Mae. Carla Mae weighs, well, she's lost a little bit of weight. Carla Mae's going to be 15 years old next week. And I think she weighs 39 pounds, close to 40 pounds. I feed her based on 40 pounds because that's what she's supposed to, 42 pounds is what she's supposed to weigh. But she's getting old and she's finicky and she don't like to eat all the time. But so her weight fluctuates. All right, sticking this in the oven, about 15 minutes to give the veggies time to soften up a little bit because there's still some in there that are big. Everything else is cooked thoroughly, so you don't really have to worry about the chicken or anything like that. When I take it out of the oven, I'll mix in the vitamin pack, the sunflower oil, the salmon oil, and then I will divide it into individual servings because I like to have mine set up for each dog, just in case I'm not around to feed my dog. Somebody else can feed them for me, and I understand how it's done. I forgot to video it, but I mixed in the vitamin pack and the oils. All I did was sprinkle the vitamin pack over it, the oil's in there, and I just mixed everything back together. This is still warm. Okay, so what I do is this needs to be 5 days worth for Carla Mae. I feed my dogs twice a day, in the morning and the evening. So I'm just gonna even it all out. And I'm going to do 1, and it's not going to be completely even. I mean, it's not like measured out perfectly, but this is how I do it. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then I'm going to cut it in half. And then this will be morning, evening, so on. I use sandwich bags most of the time or aluminum foil. If you have containers, you can freeze them in containers. I find it's easier to use bags because they don't take up as much space, or aluminum foil. It doesn't take up as much space, and I don't want to use a whole lot of space in my freezer. So I put them individually in sandwich bags, and then I put these inside a Ziploc freezer bag, which I keep reusing it over and over. So I just fold the sandwich bag down. And I scoop it in. You want to make sure it's cooled down. This is a little warm, but it's not hot. so it's not going to mess up my bag. It's not even lukewarm. And I fold the bag back up. I get out as much air as I can. Now, if you're going to be using these in the next 4 days, you can go ahead and put them in the fridge. If it's going to be over 4 days, you want to stick them in your freezer. Then you pull them out of the freezer 24 hours before you're going to use them and put them in the fridge, and they will thaw out and they'll be ready to feed to your dogs. You can heat them up if you would like, but thawed out, everything's already cooked. The dogs will love it. Okay, so that's 1 day. That's morning and evening. And then I have a freezer bag that's already labeled Carla. And I put those inside this freezer bag once I have them all done. I put 4 days worth at a time in each freezer bag. Okay, so I've got them all separated. I'm just going to stick them in this freezer bag. I'm not going to stick them in the freezer because we're almost out in the fridge. That's 4 days worth. And I'm going to stick these in the fridge. We've got 2 left, and I'll add that to our next batch. We're going to do eggs next. I've got more, but that's all I'm going to show you today. Thanks for watching. Y'all have a blessed day.